Hey everyone, this is King Origin Reviews here, and today we're going to be watching Musical Mash's review on Halloween Is Grinch Night, so yeah, let's go.
Hello, and how are you? Having a good night? Well, sadly, you're in for a terrible fright. Not from me, of course, that you'll soon deduce, but from that master of horror they call Dr. Seuss.
Oh, Dr.
You've heard of
Seuss.
the Grinch who rids Christmas of cheer. Well, there's another Grinch caper that comes once a year. So sit back, relax, enjoy the moonlight as I tell you the tale of Halloween is Grinch Night.
Yep, Halloween Is Grinch Night. Yeah, I do remember this animated TV special.
Watching musical theater mash.
Yep. I only watched it on YouTube a few years back. The old times. Oh, there he is.
An exclusive Grinch Night ball. Gonna be the only dancer in the Whoville Town Hall. I might enter the ball quite small, or I might go in quite tall. But I assure you nobody is gonna dance with me at all when I enter front and center. An exclusive Grinch Night ball.
Yep, Grinch Night Ball. And now I do remember a few years back. Yeah.
Spooky, right? The scene is Whoville. It's a day like any other. The Who painter painting the yellow house with his orange paintbrush, Who children on their tandem Who skateboard, and Grandpa Josiah, Grandma Mariah, and our Who protagonist, young Euchariah, raking the Who leaves in their Who front yard. When suddenly...
Old Josiah happened to sniff,
Yeah.
and he whispered to his wife, Mariah, would you also take a whiff? And Josiah and Mariah double sniffed. And they said,
I wonder if...
But they really didn't wonder. They knew it was terribly true. They knew that the sour, sweet wind was coming back, and what the sour, sweet wind would do.
Yep, the
A sour, sweet wind
Sour, sweet
starts
wind.
a-howlin', and you know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
It means these marmot things start yelling, which for some reason disturbs the lake, which wakes up these Loch Ness Monster things, and that way it doesn't matter. It just all wakes up the Grinch.
Yep, there's the Grinch.
It's a wonderful night for eyebrows.
Yep, the Grinch is in his
So,
cave.
the local Who Homeland Security mushroom base escalates the terror scale level to threat green.
Oh, this
As you
guy.
can see by the lights flashing on this index, that's the Zinheimer Disaster and Devastation Rate of Spread Calculating Index. I am recording the intensities and immensities of the Grinch's current antisocial activities.
All the Who's lock their doors, and Max the dog has an existential crisis.
Yep. It's the Grinch's
How many times have I said and said?
Yep.
How many times have I said
And
in my
there's
head?
another song I
What
remember.
am I doing here?
I felt bad for Max.
For some reason, there's a chase scene with the fluffy personification of Pepto-Bismol. But then, the plot really picks up when Euchariah's bladder kicks in.
You know something, Grandpa Josiah?
Do I know what, Euchariah?
I gotta go to the euphemism.
The euphemism? No one goes to the euphemism on a night like this.
But I gotta.
But he's gone anyway.
And, just in time for the commercial break, poor Euchariah gets swept away up Mount Crumpet by the sour sweet wind. As he stumbles around up the neighboring mountain, ostensibly still in search of a place to pee,
Where
What?
is that euphemism?
That's not what he was
who should
doing.
he encounter but the Grinch himself?
Who are you?
Euchariah who, sir?
The Grinch sicks his eyebrows on Euchariah.
Oh, and there's another spooky song. Yep. I'm getting all the memories back. That was during when I was watching the old days of YouTube.
But, of course, the worst is still in store. In an attempt to stall the Grinch, young Euchariah dares him to do his worst. And the Grinch sure does, unleashing his paraphernalia wagon of horrors.
Yep, it's the wagon of horrors. That's what he dares Euchariah to go in. And there is a lot of spooky ghosts in his wedding. And the ghosts are all singing to him. But he did try his best to save Whoville from getting all the ghosts into town of the Halloween in this Halloween special. Yep, that is one spooky song.
This short segment has now been the imagery of every nightmare I have ever had over the past 20-some years.
Oh, yep, there are lots of ghosts and skeletons. And yeah, I bet his parents are worried for him back at home. Because he's too young to go out on a scary night like this. But we all know what he succeeded at the end, which makes the Grinch to give up and said there'll be another scary night soon. Oh, that's almost like in the opening. He's now back up in the wagon. And I like the surgeon character that lives in that mushroom thing, watching everything, what the Grinch is doing. You know, that surgeon guy.
But against all odds, young astigmatized Euchariah stalls long enough, and the wind stops howling, sending the Grinch up Mount Crumpet, dogless to boot. Euchariah returns, the town celebrates, but don't get too excited yet.
I'm sure gonna miss that Grinch night ball, but that wind will be coming back someday. I'll be coming back someday.
And the Grinch is laughing evilly as he goes home. There'll be another Grinch night.
This Halloween, if you hear the hack and cracks a-howlin', or the gree grumps start growlin', or you happen to be a bespectacled young man named Euchariah, just remember, you can hold it. The euphemism will wait.
Yep, the euphemism. And the... Yep. Thank you, musical... Oh, happy Halloween to you too, Musical Mash. Yeah, the Grinch said that he'll miss the Grinch Night Ball.
Too excited yet?
Yeah, that's where he said it.
I'm sure gonna miss that Grinch night ball, but
Yeah.
that wind will be coming back someday. That wind will be coming back someday.
Yep, he is like saying he'll miss the Grinch Night Ball due to what happened.
I'll be coming back someday.
Yeah.
So, this Halloween,
Yeah, it's all because of Euchariah saving the day, because of all the scary things that's been happening. And this makes him, like, going back into his cave, saying there'll be another Grinch Night Ball as soon as the wind comes back. Yeah, and all thanks to Musical Mesh for this review. And yes, I've already subscribed to him, because it's what he deserves, all the hard work. Alright guys, I'm gonna be going now. Like or dislike the video to give it any ratings, and I'll see you in the next video, and I hope you have a good Halloween, folks. Yeah, goodbye everyone. Peace out, and I love you, bye. I'll give the laptop to my mother because she needs it for work. Alright, that's so bye.